Ayurveda, 5-element diet. Ayurveda is the method of arriving at your most noteworthy potential. At the point when you live in line with Ayurvedic rules that produce well-being for you, you can make that world liberated from side effects and arrive at your most elevated potential. At the establishment of Ayurveda, we locate the 5-component hypothesis. Ether is the space wherein everything else exists. Without space in our stomach, related framework food can't travel through our stomach related framework. Without space in our ear, we can't hear anything. The entirety of the components originates from the feeling of the room. In our body, we have space in the empty organs in the stomach-related framework, in the ears, and this is a direct result of that space they work. When there is too little space, we can't hear and we can't process. So we as a whole need to have a proper measure of room in the body. Air is the standard of development. When you make a space, space doesn't remain void for long, something moves into it, and that is something is the component of air. As air moves into the ether, it starts to move things around. At the point when things are moving excessively fast, we experience illness and inconvenience. At the point when things are moving too gradually, we experience illness and inconvenience. Our objective at that point is to have things traveling through the body travel through at a pace that is fitting for the body and is proper for crafted by the organ or the framework that is moving. Fire is about change. Changing from one thing into the other. As fire changes, we can process the food. We have fire in the gut, that is our stomach-related fire. We have fire in our psyche, and this is our capacity to change our tangible contribution to considerations, feelings, assessments. We do it as a result of the conceptive fire. So we need to have a suitable measure of warmth in the body for what's happening. We need a decent fire in the stomach-related framework when we are processing food, and less fire at different occasions. We need a decent fire in our psyche when we are thinking and arranging, sorting out, and what we do up just is exceptionally important that we can't obviously observe what's going on around us. Water implies stream and ease. We have water in our body, we have waters of the body, we are 80% water by weight. So as we take a gander at the idea of the water, water contains the fire. Water holds that fire and we are capable at that point to change in a more fluidic or stream from one thing into the following. So we have the fire contained in the water. At the point when we comprehend the water component, we begin to take a gander at those waters of our body. Do I hold a lot of water and I have grown? Do I hold too little water and I have dryness and annihilation of organs? I need to have a proper measure of water for what I have to achieve. Earth is the idea of strength and steadiness. Everything that has proceeded with structure, everything that has shaped is said to have earth component that is answerable for the creation of that structure and holding that structure after some time. We think about the earth of the body, it's the tissues of the body, those things that have shape and structure and are entirely steady. So the skin, the organs, the muscle, the bones, these have a decent level of earth component. The earth component in our psyche is a piece of our brain that permits us to be associated with our past and our present. At the point when we have too little earth, we may feel ungrounded and shaky. What are we eating? When we are eating? How we are eating? These standards cooperate to assist us with keeping up our well-being.